about Leslie and Joe though, is it? I don't know. It's partly to do with Leslie, yeah. Like, I owned everything that I done. I owned every single thing. And more, actually. I admitted more things that Leslie had done, but I admitted it. How this started, okay, I used to watch, I think all three of us did actually, we all watched both Katie and Leslie Bass. When the whole argument started, it was purely, Leslie had put up a stream, and in the title it said something, I can't remember word for word, but it was something along the lines of, is Colin Jace's dad? Now, bearing in mind, you know, Colin is challenged, so doing that is just really bad. Katie took offense to that. You know, she has a son who has challenges of his own, and she took offense to that. Katie then proceeded to call Leslie a disgusting human being with predatory behavior. So then Leslie decided to go on her channel and tell everyone that Leslie has Munchausen's by proxy. That's what.
Yeah, no, I was going to say too. I think the Munchausen thing happened after Joe. I could be wrong, but I think it was.
What was it?
Yeah, it was the Colin thing, because I was modding for Katie. It was the Colin thing. The Colin thing happened. Video came out, and then Katie didn't really pick the best moment to do it though, because she was super intoxicated. Yeah. And then proceeded to berate Leslie, and then Leslie and her went back and forth with it for a while. Then they made amends, and then they made amends, and then shortly after they made amends was the Munchausen thing.
Right. Okay.
I believe.
No, you're probably right. You're better at dates than I am. The right way around. So then for me, and obviously Amzi and Britt can tell you their bit then, but for me, I then sort of took Leslie's side. I was inboxing Leslie back and forth, and to be fair, I got mad. I'm not even going to deny it. I got absolutely mad. I was like, how dare she call you that? I genuinely did. I decided then to open this channel. This channel was, to help Leslie. I did it to help Leslie. I wanted to get everything out that Leslie couldn't put on her channel. And I know that she said multiple times, like, I never did anything. I never told Joe what to put on the channel. This will become absolute crap in a minute, because I'll prove that she did show me what to put on the channel. How did you, Britt or Ams, whoever wants to go next, how did you start and become to this point? During the beginning of my channel, I remember saying way back when, Leslie would tell me what to put on my channel. She would give me like, oh, you should do this, you should do that, you should do another. I'm just going to share screen just so it can show. So this is mine and Leslie. I just wrote in Cage at the top just to get some stuff. This is her showing me the pathio, as it says. This is the article wrote saying her son was misdiagnosed with autism, but she still says to this day that he has autism. And sort of this goes on. She's telling me more stuff. I'm going to find stuff, and you're welcome. I'm like, oh, perfect, thank you. She's showing me more stuff. This is again showing me more stuff to put up, more stuff again. Before that, from what I recall, I was listening to Katie one day and she needed to say Kim and almost, showing me more stuff. There's no point reading it all. It is just like literally going on and on and on and on, telling me everything to put up. You can all pause it and read later on if you want. It's just so much. And then what was that? Oh, again, more stuff. Oh, this is the other part. In some pictures I sent you earlier, she said is autistic and loved Paw Patrol, and she would continue to watch Viacom shows. In that last video, it was my husband that said the R word. He said he sounded R word on the camera. After that, he was attacked by Katie, and I went, oh poop, I'll edit it out next time. I swore it was Flossie. So sorry for blaming Flossie. Then there's me just showing a bit to try and come, me showing bits like, oh, look what I found. Again, more bits. This goes on for the longest time. This is my first attempt of my video by here, and I put, first attempt, I'll get better. And she said, it was good, I will send whatever I can. So for her to sit there and like literally say that that's not true, like it's just a lie, she 100%. Then she sent, like, she wants to say about her dashboard. This is her dashboard. It does say a community guideline strike. However, she never once showed anybody, not anyone, who did that community guideline strike. She just didn't. Then going on to, hang on a minute, I just want to get to something else. Let me just put that down in a minute. Then obviously you all know about the bitches chats and stuff like that. This is one of the things I want to show you. I'm not sure if, yeah, you can all see it. It says, this is Leslie saying, hey, TT, this is Kim's number. So we've blacked it off. We need intel on Kim, and then put her last name. She lived in such and such, such and such. She is from such and such Virginia. She has relatives named such and such, such and such. Let me just remove that a second, just to...
I've never come across an adult who behaves the way she does. Like, which adult do you know? But he was my friend first. Oh, my life. Come on, seriously. Like, none of my friends would behave like that. And if they did, I certainly wouldn't be friends with them. There is just no way on this earth. Who does that? She is such a bully. She uses sneaky little tactics. I don't get it. I'm sorry, I don't. There's nothing about it that I get, and I don't understand how anybody cannot see through that. Like, how can her followers not see how gross she is? Like, I don't understand. I feel so sorry for Leslie on that live last night, or well, actually mine this morning, because it was like, I think it was so sorry after I was her that upset. For somebody like Leslie to be that upset, it was bad. So for Katie Joy then to be on her apology and all of this, she's so full of poop. Her eyes are brown. I swear, I've never come across anything here like, what on earth am I watching? Her apology to Chelsea. She started that apology with, now, remember, I have a poorly son. Remember, I suffer with anxiety. My bestie, Lindsay Crispy. Like, really, Lindsay? Really? Do you really want that as a bestie? But Matt Bayer admitted she lied. She have lied multiple times. She's doing and what done is no different. Is absolutely no different to what Amber done on her live, which she was trying to send her to prison for 5 years. Who tries to send someone to prison for 5 years? I don't care what Amber done. I really don't. Amber done nothing to her for her to warrant her sending her to jail for 5 years. That's not okay. And now she's trying to get all the Amber stuff. Like, oh, I'm done with that now. I've made enough money on that. I want to now go on to Janelle. All the things she's said about Janelle, Lord have mercy. Come on now. Like, I can't. She literally freaks my head out. I'm gonna have to excuse how I look. I really don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't understand. I'm lost. But I think, or I hope, that Leslie feels better after getting her truth out, because I know this has been weighing on her so much. And it's a lot. It's a lot to bear on somebody like Leslie. Oh, sorry, Leslie, but you're like a little flower. You're so delicate, and it takes a lot for you to get agitated. Somebody like me, just water off a duck's back. She can say what the hell she likes. To laugh and be like, there. Clever. So find something else. But for Leslie, she's so nice. She's so little. She's so delicate. She's not like me. She's not like me that I'd just be like, whatever, love. You're a pathetic little nobody who thinks she's somebody who thinks she owns the world. Or thinks the world owes her. Actually, I think it is more to the point the world owes her a favour. And don't ever get me started on her son, because I just know that I'll get backlash. But Rosie will. She cares about her son like she says she does. How is she able to be online, doing all the videos, doing all the research? I'm going to do bunny ears on the research just as an FYI, because her research is going to Rue, Reddit, TMZ, the Ashley, and everyone else. She's so beyond. I've never, and I know I think I said this in every single damn video, and I keep reiterating it. She is off her nut. I've never met anyone like her. She says, and she admitted to me, and I have the screenshots of our conversation. She admitted to me that she told Andrew not to speak to Yasmin. Woodland, I think her name is. Sorry if I got that wrong. Yasmin. She's the other one that does the Team Mum stuff. But she literally admitted to me that she'd spoken to Andrew, and Andrew said that he's not given her any more after she's spoken to him. And the whole with Matt being her friend first, Leslie, like, he had said to Katie, give Leslie my details. She didn't. It was only when it was in the chat, and he wrote it as she was live and said, give Leslie my details. And she's like, oh, yes, Matt, I will, of course I will. I swear, I don't get her followers, I don't understand her followers, and I admit, I was one of them. I literally was one. I stood there and I was like, no, she's not like that. She's nice, she's this, she's that, she's the other. No, and I hope you will see it too. At some point you will see it. It's there, black and white. It's there for the making. But anyway.
Putting parents in because she doesn't parent. She literally doesn't. She doesn't do anything. The nurses do it, or her husband do it. She says this, they take it in turns. When? When do they take it in turns? She's always on live. Yeah. So she doesn't parent, so we can't criticize somebody's parenting that doesn't parent. She uses his illness, and I don't know. 100%. I've seen literally Leslie go in 2 minutes, the baby's crying, and go, come back, and she'll say a bit more. And she's like, no, wait a minute, 2 minutes. I will wait 10 minutes if I got her. Her children come first, 100%. Her children come first. Like, if my daughter popped up now, she doesn't live at home. Her husband, I want to throat punch him. I genuinely want to throat punch him. I'm not even joking. I want to punch him in the throat. That's the thing. You've got one kid, and you couldn't look after that one kid for 1 day without a nurse? Are you kidding me? I was fuming. And he literally called Leslie and Flossie, see you next Tuesdays. Oh my God. I flipped. That was just insane. Oh, Leslie is so genuine. Leslie's amazing. She's such a good girl. Oh, she's so not fake. You can see that. She's just a mum, busy with her kids, and just does this when she can, just doing a little bit of extra money. Thanks, Lise.
Oh, she'll be exposed. It's just going to take a bit of time because all of us, me and Britt and Steve and Uni Rock, we don't want everyone to go to mass reports. I want her taken down legitimately. If we do the same as what she did to Leslie, we're no better. Example of this, right? I wrote something about her son's illness and just said, can you explain this? I wasn't mean or nasty in any shape or form. Then I said something about her makeup and how she looked. Holy shit. What? What was I saying? I was now. There we go. Sorry. Bubbles are real. Oh yeah, that's it, thank you. And I said something about her makeup. Oh my god, she lost it. She literally, she blocked me from her page because I was pretty mean. I will admit I was pretty mean. I think I said she looked like I can't remember the terminology exactly. There was something like you look good for a crackhead clown or something like that. Or a smackhead clown or something. Something equally as derogatory. But now, you are who you hang around with. So if one person's like further up you try to become that person. I think that's what happened with Jessie Bit. She wants to be Katie. She wants to have that clout like Katie does, and by being so far up her ass that she's got it. Everyone's talking about her. But I agree, Lisa. I don't think he needs those nurses either. I 100% don't think he does.
Oh yeah, definitely the Dump Up of the Year award. We need to literally Katie all the way. I vote Katie. Yeah, go to Cheshire's. She is one of Steve McGray's mods, and she's always in the chat.
I don't think she has Munchausen's by proxy. I don't believe that. What I do believe, however, is that she embellishes the truth. If you go over the lad's timeline, when he couldn't say anything, or like when the doctors couldn't say.
Can you dig into? Whoever said, can you dig into? I didn't catch the end of it. Again, if you can just send it to my Facebook, because I'm missing. If you want me to dig into anything or have a look for anything, send it to my Facebook. I don't know.
When you look at the pictures from even just a few months back, before the Botox and the lip injections and the lies and the pure manipulation, she was like a different person. Do you know what? I showed my husband the video of what her husband said, and my husband was like, what kind of man talks about a woman like that? I don't understand. He doesn't understand. Like he said, he would never get involved in my petty drama, as he calls it, and he calls this all petty drama, excluding the A bit, because he got very, very upset about that. As you all know, we've been trying for our second. I found Leslie first, actually, and then I found her, came up on the suggestions, and then that's how I came across Katie. And my first thought wasn't like everyone else's. I did think, oh my god, she's a bit snarky, she's a bit underhanded, but I can be a bitch sometimes, guys. Literally, you see the nice bit here, but when I'm on one, I can be really, really nasty, and not so much violently, but my words, I can be really nothing in it, and I went to bat for her. Literally, I'll put my hands up. I legitimately went to bat for her. I was like, no, she's not like that, she's nice, she's just a bit snarky, she doesn't mean it, she's a bit like me, uses those words, just have a little dig at people. And then the more I saw, the more and more and more, and then it just, I was like, and then that night she rang him, that was, I was so mad. I was so upset. I was like, why would you ring someone and lie without their permission? That's disgusting.
How much of it I'm gonna put out, to be honest, I don't know.
I can't stop these people, Joe. Have I said anything publicly about you? Percent of our chat. First off, and I've said this a million times, Joe. Did I not used to tell you all the time, Joe, you never tell me when you're going live. I never know when you're live. Not only did you never tell me when you were going live, I never knew what you were going live about. There was just a handful of times when you would say, oh, I'm going to go live about X, Y, Z. And I would say, oh, okay. One of those things in particular was when you put out Uni Rachel's arrest history or whatever that was. Did I know about that? Yes, I did. Did I give you that information? No, I did not. I did not give you that information. I have proof I did not give you that information. If I knew about this,
Can I answer Crystal's question?
the Kayla Sock account where you say you had a disabled child, I did not know about that account.
I saw that too. Why would you ever say you have a disabled child just to talk shit about Katie? Yeah. Okay, little Flossie. I think I've spoken about